Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Lessons Beyond Classroom. So today we have a special guest. He's the current plant head and vice president at Tkil Industries. So in today's date, mechanical engineers have a vital role in defense sector too.
And this is what I think. So that's why in core mechanical engineering,
Students are falling into the traps of investing in promise of high returns. What would you suggest them?
give me 10 rupees, I will give you 1 lakh. Then this is not correct.
Mining industry, I feel like there is you use mans a lot. So how is their safety taken?
So safety is inbuilt into these equipments. See, mining machineries are designed to reduce manpower.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Lessons Beyond Classroom. And I am your host Jagruthi Reddy for today's episode. Today we have a special guest who is a stalwart in engineering and manufacturing and has experience in handling many plants like related to production of ammonia, cement, hydropower, mining and many more. He's the current plant head and vice president at Tkil Industries, and we'll be discussing everything there is to know about core concepts of engineering and personality development tips that every student should have in their handbook along their career journey. So I am pleased to welcome Mr. Pradeep Vadakeveedu sir to our podcast today.
Thank you.
So sir, let's begin the session and let's dive a little into the heart of engineering, as it's the foundation on which your career has been built. So how did your career in engineering begin, and what were your early experiences like?
Yeah. To begin with, thank you to ACE Engineering College to give me this opportunity to share my experience to the students. It is always giving back to the society, and after a particular number of years of experience, you always expect to give back to the society. So I am a mechanical engineer. Basically, I hail from Kerala. After completing my engineering, I went to Mumbai. I worked in many organizations, but the longest term I spent is in Godrej and Boys Manufacturing Company Limited, and where I learned manufacturing, how to do manufacturing. So I started as a frontline shop supervisor, and slowly I grown up the ladder, and I become one of the 15 top people in the organization. And then I left, I joined in a new organization which is Hitachi Zosen, and where I learned something about Japanese culture, because it is a part of 51-49 partnership between Indian and Japanese company. And then I joined Tkil in the year 2018, and I am working in Tkil. Presently, I am working as a plant head at Charlapalli Works in Hyderabad. So we have around 1,000 people working here, and we produce equipments. Basically, we are into the capex structure. So we produce equipments for making sugar, cement, energy, as well as material handling. We are entered into the energy storage and green hydrogen part of the capex industry, and we want to catch up with the latest technology, and we want to ensure that sustainability is there in our products.
Okay, sir. So, being the vice president, how would you describe your leadership style and how has it evolved over time?
When I started, it is more kind of me first, and everything I does, and then slowly I understand that the teamwork is very important, and for teamwork the communication and collaboration is also equally important, and it has developed over the years. Now it is more kind of a collaborative approach, where you need to trust your team, you need to give them the task, and also you need to monitor regularly to ensure that the task is achieved in the correct manner, whereby we ensure safety and compliance. So as an organization, we give very high regard to safety, and we always say that in case if you have to delay the production for safety, so then delay that. So we give that priority. So this is something which I need to monitor, and as per the Factories Act, I am the factory manager. So in case of any unsafe incident happens, so I will be responsible. So this is another area where I need to keep a watch, and I need to ensure that my team is up to the mark.
Yeah, so definitely, sir. So also leadership isn't just about teamwork and it's not about just being dominant or something. It's more about adapting to new environments and ecosystem and being responsible. So, speaking on which, we heard that you have worked across many cities, and as you told that Tkil journey has started from Pune, Pimpri. So, how did the work differ in Pune and in Hyderabad? I mean, the experience there, and also what were the unique strengths that each location brought you?
In Pune, we get local people to work. So there, within the group, there is very less language barrier. So if you understand Hindi or if you understand Marathi, then the communication is seamless. So here, that is another challenge, that you should know Telugu and you should know Hindi also, because we have very good strength of workmen who understand only Hindi. So the communication has many barriers, in basically language barriers. So we always try to communicate in the engineer's language. So that is picture or drawing or sketches. So this helps to communicate easy and to ensure that people understand it fast. So this is one of the challenge which we are facing, and we are sure that with our technology and our method, and also with the latest available technology in the market, we will be able to overcome all those difficulties. And we are performing well.
So in today's date, mechanical engineers have a vital role in defense sector too. I mean, they can work, they have great opportunities, and they can work in vehicle maintenance, weapon system designing, and aerospace engineering also. So why do you think that these opportunities aren't attracting that much enough talent?
No, these activities are attracting talent. This is what I think. So that's why in core mechanical engineering, we get very less talent, because all these people goes to these areas, and any core engineering, whether it is mechanical or electrical, the core engineering get a wider spectrum of selection, and then they can go into a particular industry, then they understand how it works, and then they can have a specialization by spending a year or so either as a part-time or a full-time. So it is not only the mechanical, but any core sector, they have a wider area of reach, and I am sure that they all will be the need for tomorrow. If I talk about TKIL, so even we are struggling to get good engineers to begin their career, and more than that, to spend a longer period of time with us. So both is a challenge for us. Of course, we have a change that we are not in IT industry, so we work at a specific time period. So discipline is very important for us. So that is a challenge and the change which they see when they come into an industry.
And also, sir, about the core engineers, there are many opportunities for them not on the technical background, not on the technical side, on the non-technical side as your industry. Do you think the students are well informed or they have knowledge about it?
In today's scenario, there is no lack of knowledge. Everything is there in ChatGPT, in YouTube, in Google. It is only that there should be an inner desire to learn. So if you have an inner desire to learn, then all the knowledge is available in the market. And other than that, I normally subscribe newsletters. So there are soft copy newsletters which is available, something like Manufacturing Daily. So then it gives you about the future industry and future of manufacturing, as well as it gives you feedback that what are going to be the changes in the structure or in the government norms or the local laws, as well as it gives personal changes. Is there any new CEO or MD joined in any organization, and all such sort of information you get, and you are always updated to the latest trends in the market. So it is easy to get the knowledge, only we should have a desire to learn it.
Sir, right, so definitely. And these days students are falling into the traps of investing in promise of high returns. What would you suggest them in not falling into these pitfalls and all, financial pitfalls?
So nothing comes free. Okay, if somebody is telling you that you give me 10 rupees, I will give you 1 lakh, then this is not correct. It will not happen. So we should go with the traditional method. So there is a growth, or there is a method by which money grows, or there is a method by which your business grows. So you should go with that particular method. And there are two things. One is called talent and the other is called hard work. So I always relate this story, and most of us will be familiar with these two cricketers. One is Vinod Kambli and the other is Sachin Tendulkar. And Vinod Kambli had very good talent. And even Sachin Tendulkar had that talent, but that talent of Vinod Kambli is always considered at a higher level than Sachin Tendulkar. But a bouncer from Marshall in a Chennai cricket match has stopped his career. He could not manage that change, and then he got stuck, and then he didn't do the hard work to make his batting style or his thinking to change or to adapt to that situation. Whereas this is what I heard, that even till the last date of his retirement, every day at 4 o'clock Sachin used to go and start doing gym, and then he used to practice, and he remember all the balls on which he got out and how the ball came and who balled and how it got out. So he was completely engrossed in his area of expertise. So this is what I feel that we will also get benefited. Whatever area we work, we should be engrossed in that area. We should be going to the root of that area from where it starts, and also we should be doing hard work, and that will help us to develop our talent to the next level and to become a genius.
Yeah, sir. All these philosophies, they should have stemmed from from the books that you have read. So, are there any titles that have left a deep impression on you?
So there are many books. The one is Ikigai, so which talks about the purpose of life. So somebody who don't know what is the purpose, then they should go and read that book. Then there is another book which is called Start with Why. So that is also help you to understand what exactly you want to do in your life. And then there are 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is more related to communication and our people management. And then we can go to Gold, which is more kind of a technical book. So when we run an industry, it talks about theory of constraint. It talks about how to implement it, and in a very nice story manner. So these are the books which I always carry, and then I always refer whenever I need to.
And are those? And would you suggest any to your younger generation?
So they should first understand the reason. That is the 2 first books which I Ikigai and Find Your Why. Find Your Why. These are the 2 books which people should read, and then they will understand that what is the why behind it and what is the purpose.
So, sir, is technology boon or a threat to mankind?
No, technology is a boon to mankind. As you see, in our machineries, we put AI, we put less energy consumption, and also we have technologies where the machine can itself tell that when it is going to fail. So all this is a boon to mankind, and especially related to mining, we are now into having machineries which can have sustainability in mining processes, which doesn't produce emissions at mining areas. So we are into green side of the mining, and this is already adapted by foreign countries. So we are also be adapting that as a part of our Prime Minister's initiative to have I think in 2030 he want to be carbon neutral. So these are all a part of that initiative.
And also, sir, in mining industry, I feel like there is you use mans a lot, so how is their safety taken into consideration?
So safety is inbuilt into these equipments. So we have
Are you decreasing manpower or putting technology and equipments into it, or?
See, mining machineries are designed to reduce manpower, but then it should understand that it is not a coal or it is not a lime. It is a man who is standing in front of it, and then it should not operate. That is where the sensors comes into play. So everywhere we have engineering control. So we put sensors, then at a particular, it checks the hardness of that particular method or the person who is standing, and then it operates based on that. So sensors are used to ensure the safety of our machineries.
Sir, I'm curious about one thing. In today's date, they are following. Companies are making eco-friendly products, and sustainability is no longer an option. So, It's actually very essential nowadays. So, how is TKIL embracing this change, and how is it adapting to how is it adapting sustainable methods and processes in its engineering and manufacturing?
Right. In our workshop, we measure the water consumption. We ensure that year on year we are reducing the electricity consumption. We use solar panels so that we have green energy. We don't need grey energy. And also we do water harvesting to ensure that the water table, whatever water we take, we should be water positive. So these are all the methods we ensure in our factories. And recently we started Miyawaki forest, which is a Japanese concept. So we could do a small Miyawaki forest of an area which is 1,000 square feet. So this is a self-sustaining forest. You need to take care of it for a few days, and then it will grow at a speed of 10x. And this is what our business target also. We want to grow at 10x speed. And as a person also, I also wanted to go 10x speed. So everything should be increased. And then coming to our products are designed by considering the sustainability targets. You may be knowing that in Europe there is some tax which we need to pay if we are exporting something and your company is not sustainable, where they have a particular measurement or they have a checklist, and once you fill that checklist, if the score is not less than 7, then they charge some euro as a penalty. That is, they call it as green tax or something. So all these things we have incorporated in our right from design to execution stage, and we believe that sustainability only can sustain the business, and giving or leaving for the next generation is very important.
So, sir, having attained the position of Vice President, have you fully achieved your life goals, or is there a long journey ahead in getting your aspirations?
Yeah, it is a continuous learning process. So learning never stops. So we need to learn continuously. And there is, inside every person there is a child. So you should always encourage that child to grow to the next level. And the moment you say that is the end of it, then there is no purpose in living in further. So it is always that I need to grow further, I need to grow faster, and I need to finally contribute or give back to the society whatever I learned in the last 20 or 29 years. And these are all opportunities where I can share my experience, and we thank you for giving the opportunity to share my experience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for joining our podcast today. And thank you. You were very cooperative, and it is both insightful and enjoyable at the same time. And I think our viewers would also enjoy it and find it more value. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, and I wish all the best to ACE Engineering College and the students. And I am sure that with the kind of curriculum and the teachers which you have and the opportunities which you are getting, you will all grow faster and quicker than your other batchmates, and you will reach the purpose of your life. So you need to find and reach the purpose of your life, and all the best. Thank you.
To all the listeners out there, thank you for tuning in and being a part of our community. I hope you found value in today's discussion. And until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and make every conversation count. Signing off, your host, Jagruthi Reddy.